Guys, what's up? Welcome back to the Dirtbag Outdoors YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning on in. Man, it has been a while since I've said that, months and months. I don't even know when. We're gonna talk about why. We're gonna talk about why, what's going on, what's in the future, what's this new chapter? What is this journey of life that we are all on? You know what I'm saying? So grab a drink, grab a snack, sit down in your favorite easy chair, and we're gonna talk about it. Unscripted as always, still stay true to that. I'm gonna plop you in a tripod, so get comfortable and let's talk. All right, guys, so welcome into the studio. We haven't been here in a long time. It's completely different. It's completely different, as you can see behind you there, all kinds of different stuff going on. You guys probably got the gist around early last year, mid last year maybe, that the videos were kind of slowing down. In this video is going to be real. I have no talk track. I'm probably going to be bouncing back and forth. My ADD is going to be kicking in all over the place. So just bear with me. This one's going to be for the real ones out there who actually want to listen and can maybe take some advice or can, understand some of the stuff that just happens. We're all human, right? We're all human. And I'm just going to share some of my thoughts. I'm just going to talk to you. All right. I'm just going to pretend you're a friend here and I'm just going to talk to you. So basically, I suffer pretty bad with depression. Okay. I suffer pretty bad with depression and anxiety. Okay. Everyone close to me knows that. Not a lot of people on the internet do. Okay. So there it is. Just out, full disclosure. And it got to me really bad last year. I was very, very unhappy with work, the career, things like that, normal stuff. Always, chasing the next thing. That's part of my style though. That's part of my personality. I'm always out there for I'm never content. Okay. I'm never content, which leads to probably the anxiety and the depression and this and that. And it's not material things. It's not anything like that. It's just, I'm always wanting something more, I guess. And I don't ever know what that is. I still don't. I'm still like that. But I started to get really unhappy last year. And I knew some stuff had to change. And it's very scary to jump over the fence, right? It's very scary. Sometimes I look for people to help me, sway me. And of course, it's, big decisions and they don't want any part of it. And I totally get it. But eventually, long story short, as far as that goes, I knew I had to make some changes. So I started, besides YouTube, I started selling some stuff as a hobby, kind of to feed my other hobbies, right? I was selling some of my old stuff, some of my old, gun accessories and this, that, and the other thing, and kind of promoting the Dirtbag brand, getting some new hats and shirts in and stuff like that, and kind of just trying to feed my hobby of shooting in the outdoors. That bought me a little bit of time, but it was very temporary, if I'm being honest. And I learned that the harsh reality was two things, right? At least that's what I've come up with so far. And harsh reality number one was YouTube. I was never a daily poster, all right? I just never had the time, kids, family, house, full-time job. I never had the opportunity to be like a daily uploader or anything like that. But I use it as kind of a creative release and kind of a bit of a stress relief. It quickly turned into more of a burden, and it took the fun and joy and the hobbiness out of it. And I wasn't getting paid any money. I've lost thousands and thousands of dollars on this YouTube journey. I was never in it for the money whatsoever. It was strictly to try to, if I made $100 a month, it paid for a couple boxes of ammo I shot at the range, even though, all the camera gear, all the lighting, all the studio stuff, all that was just completely out of pocket, again, kind of just as a hobby. It was something to keep me distracted, I guess. But like I said, it quickly turned into a burden, and I wasn't getting any more enjoyment out of it. I still was doing some shorts and stuff because those take minimal time, if any editing whatsoever. And that's kind of the raw stuff, which is what I like. You know what I mean? You guys can look up the specs of anything in a magazine or on the internet or on Google. That was never my style. It's still not. That's still not me. You know what I mean? If you want the specs, look it up yourself. I'm going to give you the raw, real. This thing's cool. It's cheap, but it's cool. So I would recommend it. Or this thing sucks. It's overpriced ripoff. That's what you got for me, and that's what you're going to continue to get in any future videos that I may put out. So back to the unhappy. YouTube made me unhappy, so I kind of stopped a little bit. But then I didn't really have that release anymore. So I started, dabbling a little bit more into the selling the stuff and fueling my hobbies a little bit more that way. And, oh my God, that's going pretty well. It's going pretty well. I started putting more time, more effort, more energy into it. And it was getting better, but still the root of unhappiness and depression was still in here. And not to sidetrack myself any more than I already do, but guys, mental health is a real thing. And reach out. There's always somebody. There's always somebody, especially if you live in an area with seasonal depression. It's very big in the Midwest. You guys that are in the Midwest know what I'm talking about. But when it hits you all year, no matter the season, that's when you know something is wrong. And I spoke to the doctors and stuff, and they wanted to put me on some stuff, and I wasn't into it, man. I'm not into that stuff. I'm a clean guy. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do anything. And anyways, long story short with that, I figured out that it was the career. Okay, it was the career that was making me unhappy. At least a large portion, not all. Guys, it's never just one thing. It's never just one thing. At least a large portion was the career. Okay, so I made the move. You guys know I managed a gun shop for the past 7 years. Outdoor guns, sporting goods. We dabbled in some other stuff as well. Basically retail. For the 7 years, I was the general manager, and it was fun. It was awesome. I had a great team. I'm a people person. I love the team that I can build, and they can trust me. And I'm a very transparent leader and things like that. And unfortunately, corporate has to get involved, and I just didn't really jive with it. I feel like that's how most of those stories end. The corporate America, blah 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 blah. Well, it's true. Okay, some people have the morals and integrity. That just don't jive with what you do every day, guys. You're at work more than you are at home. And to some point, enough is enough, I guess. And I decided to go part-time towards the later end of last year. And eventually I decided, hey, this side gig where I do my knives and stuff, you guys know that at this point, all this stuff is new. I started this side selling business with my own personal stuff. Guys, I'm a full-fledged dealer now. I'm a full-fledged business now, and I'm going to get into that here in a little bit. But I decided to take that. I started to be a little bit more happy once I went part-time, and that's when I really knew that something has to give. And I decided that I put in my notice in December of 24, and starting January 1st of 25 this year, I was going to go full-time doing my own thing. So that's where I'm at now. Guys, it's been a crazy journey so far. It's been ups and downs, scams, positives. Lots of customers and friends have been made. Lots of good times have been had. If you guys hear that thing kicking on, sorry. It is what it is. And it's been great. It's been great so far. My depression has lifted. It's not gone. Like I said, it's never one thing, but it has lifted to some degree. And the new journey has been a great start so far. So what am I doing? What's actually the day-to-day of what I'm doing, since I'm not managing a gun shop, I'm not posting, I'm not at the range all the time shooting anymore. I don't get to shoot hardly ever anymore, actually. That's the fact. I'm busier now than ever, but it's for me. And to me, that is worth it. I am in control of my own destiny to some degree at this point. And what do I do? Well, guys, I sell. I'm working on a website, on my own e-com website currently. I don't know when. I'm thinking about just publishing a basic one first, just to get a few of the merch, the Dirtbag merch stuff out there. Guys, Dirtbag Outdoors as a brand has gone nowhere. In fact, it's increased hundreds of %. I've got more products now than ever. I don't really advertise them on YouTube. You guys on YouTube can be a tough crowd. If you mention one advertisement, one ad, one sponsor, they leave, man. And that's one thing I learned. So that reassured that I was not in it for YouTube for the money. I tried it for a little bit and it sucked, and I don't do it anymore. I do the money for myself. So I got to pay the bills. I got to support my family, and I sell knives. I sell outdoor gear pretty much full time. I usually do it mostly on one platform, which I'll link below if you're interested. You'll get $15 for free. It's not affiliate. I don't get nothing, but if you want to check me out, you can. Again, a website is in the works. I'm working on my own knife brand. I have my own knife line. I have about, roughly 300 of them in the building that are going to be getting launched very soon, very shortly. I'm very excited about that. I've learned a lot. Again, guns and firearms were my main focus for years. Knives were not so much. They were always a back burner, and I'm learning as I go. There's a lot of smart people in this industry that, I almost look to as mentors, not necessarily competitors. Guys, don't view people that are better than you or appear more successful than you as competitors. That's one thing that I do not do. Successful people, I want to be, you're not a hater to me. I want to learn from you. I want to be up there with you. I don't want to be, if I can grow it to, another level, sure, but I'm always going to be grateful. And I've already had a bunch of haters. I've already had more haters on the selling platforms too. That's just, they're never going to go away. But a piece of advice is, if you can view the people that you perceive as doing better than you, first off, you don't know their margins, you don't know what they're doing, you don't know their expenses, you don't know their debt, you don't know any of that stuff. But if you see success, something that you like, learn from them, man, mentor them, reach out to them. That's what I've been doing, and I've been learning a lot. It's been working. Again, but the haters, they don't stop. They'll never stop. That's just part of the internet these days. I keep seeing small businesses closing down. I don't think the internet's going anywhere. I don't think e-commerce is going anywhere. That's kind of where I'm headed, but I'm doing it in a very specific niche. I'm not going to do any of the drop shipping bullshit or selling junk off of an Amazon return pallet. None of that stuff. None of that garbage. I'm not into that. I feel like if you have a good product at a good price and a good personality to go along with it, and good customer service, it's only a matter of time before it takes off. And I'm in that journey. I started here. I want to be here. I'm here. Okay, so I have gone up. The money is to be determined. I've yet to take a paycheck. Guys, I've not paid myself ever since I started this business last June. I've not taken one single paycheck. And it's getting time to where I'm going to have to be totally honest with you. The only reason I was able to really do this also, just so you know, I left this part out. You guys know my brain. It is what it is. I set myself up to some degree on purpose. I didn't know what years ago, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 years ago, I set myself up with the mindset of being debt free. Okay. I think that is very important. I used to be in a lot of debt, buying brand new trucks every year and new cars, and having a brand new truck and having a sports car on the side, 3 motorcycles. That used to be me, paying all those bills every single month. Having the nice watches. Guys, I have a $100 Apple Watch on now. You guys remember seeing the nice stuff? It's gone. It's gone. All right. I prepped myself for years for something. I didn't know what, which I guess is this. I guess I prepped myself for this. But basically, I saved up a bunch of money to live off of if shit hits the fan. And I have no debt whatsoever other than my house, normal bill, cell phone, gas, insurance. I don't have any debt. Okay. That's one of the reasons I was able to do this as well and take the plunge. But like I said, my safety net is lowering each month. I've not taken a paycheck and going on a year at this point. So it's scary. If you guys think you can do it, if you want advice, reach out to me, man. I'm all ears. Like I said, I'm all about the networking. I've learned to be all about the community and people that want, I want to be around people that want to be successful, and I want to be successful. And I don't need to be rich. I don't need to be wealthy. I don't need to be driving around in Lambos. I don't need any of that. I just want to be happier. I want to be less depressed. You know what I'm saying? If you guys are about that, join me on this journey. I don't know where it's going to go. Like I said, I sell, my day-to-day operations is selling knives and gear and outdoor stuff. I sell anywhere from 100 to 1,000 products a week, depending on the week. And it's awesome. Again, website hopefully dropping soon with a small line of stuff at first. And I want you guys along for the ride. So again, this video is all over the place, and I'm sorry about that. You guys know my style. I just wanted to sit and talk with you guys, let you know about the harsh realities that everybody behind the camera is just a regular person, man. You don't know what they're going through. If you're going through anything, any sort of depression, anxiety, man, you're not alone. Trust me, you are not alone. And that's a big part of my motto. And I want to try to help people, and hopefully I can pay my bills and support my family while I do it. That's kind of my goal. Okay, that's kind of my goal, my 5-year plan. Maybe if I can have a helper to run some of the shipping stuff in the future, maybe. But for now, man, it's a solo gig. I do this all by myself. It's a ton of work. I'm constantly ordering, sourcing products, trying new stuff for the Dirtbag Outdoors brand. Like I said, guys, the brand is going strong. The Dirtbag Outdoors brand is stronger than ever. It may not be Dirtbag Outdoors so much on YouTube anymore, even though I'm still there. and I still plan to be there to some degree. Dirtbag Outdoors is a brand as a whole, man. It's me. It's what I stand for. It's morals. It's integrity. It's trying to be less shitty, okay? Watch out for a shirt soon of Be Less Shitty. It's coming. And yeah, guys, so thank you for watching this. I'm just going to kind of cut it off. I just wanted to talk to the camera for a minute. And I may not even put this up. I may edit it and be like, this sucks, and not use it. You may see it on here. Either way, guys, hit that subscribe button. I'm not going anywhere. I plan to post a few long-form videos down the road. I'm still going to do shorts. I'm on Instagram now with like 10 followers. I just started it. And yeah, if you want to buy some cool stuff, let me know. Click the link down below. I would love to entertain you the best to my ability and give you a great deal on some knives. Side note, my custom engraving business is going pretty well. I've been doing all kinds of cool wallets and designs and art. That's another way for me to unleash my creativity. Wallets, knives, axes, hatchets, lots of cool stuff. It's custom request work. It's going okay. It's going good. It's a slow growing process, but again, I'm starting it and I'm going for it full fledged. I'm full time. I've got no choice. So I would love it if you guys wanted to follow me along this journey. And thank you for letting me rant on about where I'm at now. I feel a little bit better, just saying it even to a camera. So thank you guys for that, and I look forward to seeing you again. Hit that subscribe button. I love you guys. We'll see you next time.